Hi folks, it's Josh Spencer here with Hit or Miss Outdoors. It's the weekend after youth turkey season, and it's raining out, so I thought I'd share with you what happened in youth season. We didn't get anything. Of course, the opening morning, Brendan had a bass fishing tournament, and we didn't get to go that morning. That's usually the best one, and I'll tell you more about his hunt here later on in a separate video. But I took my littlest, Owen. He was going to shoot a 410. He's done pretty good target shooting with his 410, and he wanted to go turkey hunting, so I took him out, and I'll show you the introduction to the video I was going to do. Alright folks, me and Owen are going to go out and see if we can't get on a turkey. You think we'll get one? Is this your gun you're going to use? What is this? A 410, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This is good. Nope, stay away from the end. Yeah, stay away from the barrel.
Oh.
You stay away from it. Look here at the camera and say, wish us luck.
Wish us luck.
We're going to get us a turkey.
We're going to get us a turkey.
Thanks for joining Hit or Miss Outdoors. He had a time. The gun is a little bit heavy for him. He's 5 years old, gonna be 6 pretty soon. And we put our decoys out in the cattle pasture, and I'll show you a clip of that. Come out here. Go right out there. We're gonna try to set our decoys up. Move her over here. Come here. Right, come here. Hold on. Let's straighten her up a little. Alright. I think that looks good. We got over to the blind that we were going to set in, had our decoys set up in the cattle pasture, and I was setting up my GoPro, and I was getting the angle right and looked through the GoPro, and I saw the cattle messing around with the decoys. And they just wouldn't leave it alone. Finally, the bull got to taking the little tom decoy and flipping it up in the air. So I got Owen, we went out of the blind there, and went over there to them and shooed the cattle away, and I looked on top of the hill next to us and there was a tom running away. So I said, oh man. So I grabbed Owen and we headed over the hill, the kind of the direction that tom went, but not exactly. And Owen's shorter than me, so he was beside of me, and I eased over that hill and I seen 2 heads, so I dropped down real quick and I said, Owen, I need you to sit right here and be very still, very quiet. Stay here with the hen decoy, and I said, I'll be right back. I'm going to get them started this way. There's a knoll, and I was going to get the toms, if there was some there, heading that way, and then back off. Owen was probably 20 yards behind me. Once they started that way, I was going to back away to him. Well, I eased up crawling on my stomach with the tom decoy up to the edge, and it was 2 toms right down probably 100 yards down the hill, maybe 80 yards, and they were strutting a little bit. Well, they stopped and seen me. So I took that tom decoy and started working it a little bit, you know, had the fan out, and they got into strut and started strutting around in circles, and I started flopping that fan a little bit and playing with it, and they were getting tore up. So finally I started doing like a little sideways jig where they could see it's real thin, looks like a wimpy old turkey. So here they started up the hill, strutting to me. And during this time, I kept looking back at Owen. He was just sitting there. So I thought, this is good. It's going to work. Well, they started heading up the hill towards me, and I was getting ready to back off to Owen. And they dropped out a strut and started going away. They started trotting away. I said, what in the world? And I looked over. I was laying on my stomach. I looked over by my shoulder, and Owen standing right beside of me. And I said, Owen. But he was excited, and he had a good time, and I hope to do it again with him sometime, and maybe next time get him a bird. But it was an experience, that's for sure. But I just wanted to tell you all our story about that hunt, and we'll tell you about the one with me and Brendan here later on. Thank you for joining us on Hit or Miss Outdoors.